Everyone has his or her own interpretation of what the SLU mission statement is and what it signifies. Based on the individual's values and what he or she participates in on campus, the mission is carried out in a variety of ways. Although each person perceives the mission differently, the foundation of the mission is the same.
What is your definition of the SLU's mission statement?
I think the SLU mission statement means that we should build community and try our best on and off the court, like with academics and with making friends and things like that.
My definition of SLU's mission statement would be to be accepting and inclusive of everyone that you meet.
SLU's mission is for the greater good of mankind and everyone. It's to always do for others and accept everyone for any religious affiliation and just through values, truth, and wisdom.
So SLU's mission, I think, is to represent and further support the idea of humanity.
My definition of the SLU's mission statement is to work hard to better myself and to be able to work with others to serve other people.
The pursuit of truth for the greater glory of God and for the service of humanity is the first line of the mission. And so the service is right there in the first line. And I think that's so incredibly important. What better organization in the country to give back to the urban community than St. Louis University.
You carry out the mission in your sport?
By trying to be relentless on the court and including everyone, by engaging with your teammates and investing in them.
I think since volleyball is such a team sport, it's all about being cohesive and being accepting of each other as teammates and just working together to win.
I think that SLU mission is being a hard worker and coming out every day, show up in the field every time, try to compete, do my best every time, work hard, try to win every game and stuff. And I think by doing that, I represent SLU well, and as well I represent my country.
After you graduate, how will you carry out the mission statement in your everyday life?
I hope to be a lawyer, a human rights lawyer. So in trying to represent and support humanity in all ways possible, so it's kind of mission statement here, I am trying to maybe represent those who have had their rights questioned in the court of law, and I'm trying to make sure that they do have those rights if they have been questioned or revoked for whatever reason, or maybe not so not justified in the way that they have been revoked. So I'm trying to make sure I carry out SLU's mission throughout my life by representing those individuals and making sure that their humanity is still intact, regardless of who they are or what they may or may not have done.
Once I leave SLU, I plan to be a physical therapist, so I will carry out the mission statement by treating my patients with the utmost respect and just giving them the best treatment that I can.
Probably to help the community, since I'm from the community. I just want to volunteering and everything. And I think there's a lot of volunteering opportunities that SLU offers, and just following that mission and volunteering and not just getting my degree but doing something with it.
Do you connect the mission statement to your work as a teacher?
The mission for me is very important, and one of the primary ways I factor it into my teaching is the idea of educating the whole person. I teach rhetoric and composition, but hopefully that's not the only thing I'm teaching. I try to have my students engage in ideas which may be unfamiliar to them, coming from different viewpoints, trying to broaden the way they think about things, and then develop their own ideas and be able to present those in ways that can enrich the community. I also try to focus on issues of social justice and advocacy, getting people to realize that they're part of a larger community, SLU, St. Louis, and even larger than that, and that they can have a positive effect on that community.
After conducting multiple interviews on individuals' interpretation of SLU's mission, it is evident that it is inclusive and applicable to all members of the community.